Hi, this is Dan Gilmartin, part of the Gilmartin Group Real Estate Company in Burlingame, California, talking about the 10 steps to writing a good offer. And in this segment, we're talking about points number 6, 7, and 8. Point number 6 is when you're writing an offer, put down the 3%. By putting down the 3% at once, you show strength to the seller. In California, we have a clause called liquidated damages. And in liquidated damages, if a buyer were to buy a home and remove their contingencies and then were not able to perform, the most a seller can go after a buyer for damages is 3% of the purchase price. So when writing an offer, put down the whole 3% to show strength to the seller that you're committed and you're ready to go. Especially if you're going to have some contingencies, you want to put down that 3%. Now point number 7 is put down the largest down payment you can. After working with your mortgage broker and understanding your finances, put down the largest down payment you can. Again, that helps the seller know how committed you are. And if you are in competition and you write the same dollar amount offer as another buyer does, if you have more down payment and you have that 3% down, you're already looking stronger to the seller at that moment. Now, point number 8 is keeping your contingencies as short as possible. You're going to have your property condition contingency and you're going to have your financing contingency along with a lead contingency. But when we're talking about the property contingency, try to keep that as short as possible. Now, when we were reading the disclosure packet and reading the inspections, if we feel good about the inspections, then we could possibly go in with 0 contingencies on the property condition. Now, if we found that there's other issues maybe underlying in those inspections and we need to get a roof inspection or a foundation inspection, if we can, we really want to go out and do those inspections before we write the offer. Now, you may be spending money now if you don't ultimately get the home, but you're spending money up front. But if you're able to make yourself feel comfortable and confident that everything at the home is okay, and go in and write an offer with 0 contingency on the property condition, you're looking very strong there. Now, when it comes to your financing contingency, there's been a lot of different banking rules going on in the last year where we used to be able to do 7 days, 5 days of financing contingency, but what's more real now is more of a 21-day financing contingency. So by working with your mortgage broker and having all your financing buttoned up real good, will allow us to keep that financing contingency as short as possible. Okay, so in step 6, we definitely want to have the 3% down. Step 7, we want to put down as much down payment ultimately as we can. And step 8 is we want to keep our contingencies as short as possible. And if we could make ourselves feel comfortable and confident to get some of those contingencies to a 0, that's even better. So, if you're liking this, the 10 steps to writing a good offer, please click on the next video to hear the final steps. And I want to say thank you again for listening, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.